Do you get like benefits or anything out of that?
You get out of jury duty.
Jury duty?
Yep.
That's it?
I got a jury duty thing recently, and it was what is it? Volunteer firefighters and EMTs got out of it, but being a student didn't get you out of it.
But you know how you also get out of jury duty?
That most genuinely American of all watercraft, the canoe.
What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 15 of Canoecast. Hope you enjoyed that intro. My name's Jack.
Matt.
And we're back.
Yep.
We're back with a new episode.
Number 15, in fact.
Number 15. We're just cruising along here.
Yeah?
Yeah. I actually have an announcement.
You're buying a cruise ship?
No.
Oh.
We're going to make a Canoecast TikTok. I have a brilliant idea that we're going to start either releasing on YouTube or on TikTok. I think what we should do, right, is we should start making 1 minute, really short, like cut up podcasts and releasing it on TikTok. But we go back to our roots because we're Canoecast.
So we have to do it on a canoe?
And we're doing it on the fucking canoe.
I like that. I want to use the canoe more.
People are gonna tune in for our 1 minute podcast on the canoe. What do you think about that?
I think the audio is still gonna be dog shit with the paddling. Oh, it's gonna do it while we're sitting there again.
Not with these mics. We're gonna do it with. I think I'm gonna upgrade my my phone. I'm gonna get a new phone.
Oh.
So this one's biting the dust. Got the iPhone 7 Plus.
Yeah, mine is.
12s are out now.
Yeah, I think there's like 12 new versions of.
So yeah, there's so many new versions of it. I'm gonna go for something like a little bit on the, high quality side, and hopefully the upgrade takes care of a little bit of the money. But I think it would be cool. It'd be like a different thing, and TikTok is easier than YouTube.
I think I'm on the Note like 6 or 8, and I think Galaxy's on like the Note 20 right now.
Jesus,
it's really it's crazy.
Yeah, we got friggin' old school phones then, man.
Yeah, man. I don't need my phone. I don't use it all the time.
Yeah, you're a really bad texter.
What do you mean?
You're a bad texter.
In what sense?
So,
I have a schedule. I have like 8 hours of just nothing. You can never catch me, and then like a 2-hour window where I'll respond to your messages immediately.
Yeah, I mean, I normally get you in the 8-hour window, I think, when I text you.
This is the blacklist window. Yeah.
So yeah, so actually, this is pertaining to the weekend. So we hung out for a little bit this weekend. With Ben. Yeah, a little bonfire action.
Visiting from Boston.
Yeah, you guys started at Okanee, and I was just so stuffed. I already ate dinner with my girlfriend, so didn't want to go there and be tempted.
I didn't eat. I had like a fruit salad, like a tiny cup,
just sitting in front of you.
Yeah, and it was so small. Like it was, those tiny white ceramic bowls.
Yeah,
it
was just that
where they put ketchup in most times. It was like that, but a fruit salad.
So yeah, I think the fruit at Okanee is just the stuff from a can.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think it's real, like fresh fruit, because they put canned or not canned, but like preserves, strawberry preserves on like their pancakes and stuff.
What's the super bitter fruit you had sugar to?
Grapefruit.
Grapefruit. They put grapefruits in the fruit salad and fucked up the entire fruit salad.
Oh man,
it was awful.
Isn't that that grapefruit thing where they put sugar on it from Drake and Josh?
I think that's just the way to eat it. No. There
was an episode of Drake and Josh where he is in like the back of a squad car, and someone is eating a grapefruit, and they're like, sugar. "Oh, you got sugar?" Yeah, and he takes some sugar out of his pocket. I think I'm.
Is that the movie?
Right. No, is it a movie?
Is it the movie?
Drake and Josh, the movie? I don't remember.
I know they have a movie, and I think they do get either they're in the back of a pickup truck they're not supposed to be in, or they're arrested. I forget.
One of the two.
Yeah, one of the two.
Yeah, I think. Do you think that Drake Bell's still getting royalties from Nickelodeon in jail?
Probably.
It's
probably going to like his family though, right? It's not gonna. The money can't go to him.
His social media is still posting. What's going on with him?
How much time does he have in prison?
I don't know. I think he has a little while, man. He got some pretty serious accusations going on.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. What is it, like child stuff?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Because he was a
Dewey.
A Dewey?
He got a Dewey in 20. What's it with us finding out celebrities gotten Dwees.
I
The
feel
Cake
like-
Boss, and now it's Drake Bell.
I feel like everybody has a Dewey.
I don't have a Dewey.
Well, I mean, like the famous people.
Oh, famous people? Is that why famous people get drivers?
Maybe.
Because they always want to drink and be fucked up,
Yeah, probably.
so that they feel normal.
What if it's just like after this many Dewees, they buy a driver because it's cheaper than
Yeah.
paying for their own car?
I forget who, or maybe it wasn't someone I knew. Maybe it's something I listened to.
Mhm.
But someone got hired for I think it might have been a Joe Rogan podcast. One of his jobs was he drove a private investigator around because he had too many Dewees.
The private investigator did?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Or it was someone who was hired by wives who thought that their husbands were cheating on them,
Mm-hmm.
or husbands who thought their wives were cheating on them. So he would drive around during the day and follow people at a safe enough distance.
Jealousy.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
the worst color on most people.
or seeing like some credible evidence that they're cheating and just wanting to confirm it for the court legal
Yeah.
proceedings.
Yeah, maybe.
No, that's actually like a big thing.
Yeah, but would
In, like,
you
divorce
hire,
cases.
Would you hire the guy who has a driver because he has 8 Dewees because you
I don't know.
You want real evidence, or because your husband might be cheating and this guy's out of the bargain bin? You know,
Yeah, I mean,
this guy's got like a Black Friday deal. $1 per person.
the Black Friday PI.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. That's a little bit sketchy.
What?
Getting somebody who has like a flash sale, use code.
So is using a fucking private investigator who can't even fucking drive. What if he's like on the guy that he's looking for and he has to follow him and he just can't fucking drive? He's just to sit there like, come on, where's Andy? Come on, where's my ride, dude? Just like
Yeah.
upgrade to like an Uber Black. Like, I need you to follow that guy, break the speed limit, let's go.
Damn. That'd be an interesting show, or like a movie. Somebody who needs to take Ubers to, follow crime.
I feel like that'd be
An investigator.
I feel like that'd be so bad because the writers would just be like, "Oh, we need more time in the episode, guys. He didn't find a vehicle. He didn't find a driver, guys. All right, 10 minutes later, he found a driver.
5 minutes. It's 5 minutes away. Up now it's 20 minutes away. Fuck.
Yeah,
Another bank robber got away.
he's a cop. He's not even He's going to crime. So it's like there's an active firing in the fucking bank. He like goes up an hour late. He's like, I couldn't find an SUV to drive me here. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. That would be the worst but also best show, I think. That would be really funny.
I wonder if he'd be like a healthy cop, because you know how most cops are fat. I wonder if he'd be healthy because he has to walk everywhere. Right, he has to run to a crime scene. He has to run in between the crime scene and the car to get to the crime scene faster.
He has to run to his Uber.
Yeah.
It's picking him up from his current location, so he sees it's 20 minutes away. He just starts running.
Yeah, he shows up to the homicide. He's the only guy who's skinny and buff, and everybody else is like the classic fat cop.
Yeah, with a coffee in their hand.
Yep.
That's crazy, man, that, you can pass the physical fitness test and then just let yourself go like that.
Well, I think cops don't have regular trainings, like, as well, too. Like, just even, like, over time. You know? Like,
Yeah.
not just passing the test and then they have to redo the test. It's just, like, regular training on the job, you know?
Mhm. Like, what like professions do you need constant training?
A fucking lab worker, dude. Like, literally
Really?
working in a lab for, like, a third of the money. You have to get constantly trained.
Not like, I don't mean like someone training you. I mean like once a year you need like to do like a test or something.
Just so that you're still...
Yeah, so you're still certified.
Oh.
Like certifications.
Maybe
Because I
like-
feel like there's some bullshit jobs out there that you need. Like a lifeguard at a pool, you need to be certified. Or like...
Well, that's CPR. That's big. That's CPR certified.
Yeah, I guess.
Like,
How often does that shit fucking change?
what, CPR certification?
Yeah, I feel like now you can't even put your mouth on people.
You mean the certification or like the actual rules? Because
The
the
rules.
rules change
all the
time.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but people still need to breathe. It's not like breathing's changed over the last 20 years.
But that's why it's changing so much. We have so many people getting affected by it that we just keep finding, better and better ways to deal with it. Like, what are you gonna find? How are you gonna improve the thing that affected one guy or the thing that affects one guy every second?
What?
So
You did not explain that right.
So this is all right. So this is how protocols work, pretty much. They improve over time, right?
Okay.
So what it's gonna improve more? something that happens so often that you use the techniques like an overwhelming number of time, and then you see certain variations of it work better, or the one that affects one guy in all time. You know, it's gonna be the CPR. That's why CPR changes so often.
Yeah, but
This is
what
off
I was
topic.
trying to it was dumb. But what I was trying to say was that people haven't been breathing differently or been choking differently. They just they
Yeah,
still choke the same way.
but they found some stuff like I think when I was an EMT, this is actually big. So when I first started,
This is big.
when somebody passed out from choking,
Okay.
you didn't immediately do CPR, but over time, you immediately went into the chest compressions. By the way, I am not an EMT for like 3 years, so this could have changed again.
Yeah, that's crazy that it
But
could have changed.
Within the time I was an EMT, it changed to as soon as they hit the ground and like they can't breathe, you just do CPR.
Mm-hmm. Now you wait. Well, the last time you did, you had to wait a little bit.
They had to wait until the pulse stopped, I believe.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was.
That's crazy.
It's a big.
You need to wait till they
change.
die.
Yeah,
That's
certifiably
intense.
dead. Yeah, no, it's. I might be wrong too because this is also, I think 5 years ago.
Yeah, that sounds a little bit fucking.
But I was
Wacky.
also learning EMT stuff from 12 to 18, so that's a 6-year window for stuff to change.
13-year-old you could have been like, yeah, we just let him die first, and then we hit him with EKG.
Hit him with the EK. Yeah, we got the fucking sock pads in the back.
Whoops.
Yep. That shit's all automated now.
Yeah, you just attach a couple pads to their body, and they.
They have CPR machines.
Really?
You wrap it around them. Yeah, it's really cool. It's like a imagine like a small pillar, and it just fucking like just gets compressed into their chest. Over and
like a
over again.
piston.
Yeah, like a piston.
Jesus
that was a better way
Christ.
to describe it.
Yeah. So I go to schools periodically to do field work and measure.
Mm-hmm.
I went to a school to punch list a project, which means we're done
Mm-hmm.
with the job, and that's not interesting. But the things that are interesting are what's in the classrooms. So I went to a school that it's it's a school that they teach. I don't know if they teach CPR. They might teach like in-home nursing.
Mm-hmm.
So I turned a light on in the classroom, and I turned around, and I saw a bunch of mannequins. I like freaked out. Those things are so scary because their eyes are always open.
The mannequins.
And they're staring at you.
It's just the torso too. It's just the torso and up.
These they had legs.
They had
which are
legs?
even creepier.
Oh.
Yeah, they had legs. It was pretty diverse. There was a white one, there was a black one, and then there was an old one.
Uh-huh.
And they also had one in a wheelchair, which I thought was pretty diverse.
You could
they have
open-
one with
they have-
a disability, even though it's just a plastic.
Yeah. Well, I feel like you could just put anyone with the legs in a wheelchair. I feel like the legs bend.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
If you open those up, you could buy parts that are like function as lungs, so you could see it like breathing
Mm-hmm.
and like other organs. It's really cool. I also like to shake the baby CPRs.
Okay.
The little dolls.
Shake the babies.
Yeah, it's really funny. Yeah,
Does
it's like
it
shake them
cry?
sideways. No. The bodies just go wild.
It doesn't make noise.
Nope.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I've actually, I don't know, when you said babies there, it reminded me of, I've seen these videos on like Instagram and stuff. This woman is like teaching her kid how to do like surgeries. Have you seen that with Play-Doh
No.
and like food?
that sounds.
It's
really,
actually really cool. That she's a surgeon,
Uh huh.
and her son wanted to become a surgeon because he thinks it's really cool that
And she
she's a
was
surgeon.
teaching with Play-Doh.
Yeah, like how to do a C-section.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
And you like open it up, and it was like how to remove a gallbladder or something. They like make an incision and like move stuff around and take something out. It's like just taking out an avocado from a bunch of Play-Doh. It's pretty funny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
Cool.
like it was playing with stuff, like a learning thing.
Yeah. I thought he was using the Play-Doh, like he made a Play-Doh scalpel and like a body. It's like, here's what you cut. No, but they're actually cutting into the Play-Doh.
Yeah, cutting into the Play-Doh, removing it
Okay.
like it was like skin or something, and yeah, it was pretty cool.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
It's like the surgeons that peeled a grape.
Oh my god,
That's so
remember?
stupid. Yeah.
He did surgery on a grape.
Yep. Guys, we have the technology. Does
We
that mean
do.
we should? No, it does not.
Just for the memes, though.
Imagine writing that in your resume, being like, "Yeah, what makes you think you could work at this high-paced hospital?" It's like, you remember that grape?
I made the meme.
I did that. That was
You're
my
hired.
baby.
Say no more.
Say
Drop
no more.
everything.
You're
Make our TikTok.
You work in the cafeteria.
Serving up the best fucking fruit salad, not from a... We're going to take a quick break here to let you guys know that our buddy John, who actually wrote our intro song, is releasing a new single, Kiara, on September 3rd. You guys should listen along to it.
Mm-hmm.
Our fans are going to totally dig his sound. So give it a listen.
That's right. All 2 of you are going to love it.
Yeah.
Link may be in the description.
Shout out Sawyer09. Go follow him on all social media. Go give him a listen. And back to the show.
Is that his SoundCloud handle too?
I think it's on everything.
Okay.
All right. Back to the show.
Hospital food sucks.
Hospital food is
I used
trash.
to have to work in a hospital,
Mhm.
and they'd give you food I don't know fucking what with me and working and food vouchers are. Ducks and the hospital.
So you worked at the cafeteria in hospital.
No, I worked the floor.
Okay.
And
What does that mean?
So
You're acting like I know what that means.
So basically, I'd walk around the floor. I'd see if patients needed anything.
So you were like a nurse. Nurses.
I couldn't do
attendant.
anything though. I couldn't attend them. I couldn't
So
even touch them.
Were you the errand boy?
I was the end boy.
You were the errand boy of the hospital.
Yeah, it was so funny. I got so bored, I just started hanging out in the convenience store with my
Dude, those-
sister and the girls that were working there.
They're so sad, those little convenience stores.
Yeah.
It's just like get well soon teddy bears and cards and flowers.
And guys who forgot to get their pregnant wife something for the birth of their child. And that's really cool.
Jeez.
There's candy bars too.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. The more you know.
Yeah. Don't do it, kids. It looks good on college applications, but it's so boring.
It sounds really boring.
It was like 8-hour shifts too.
Oh, that's terrible.
It was awful.
Was the pay bad?
It was volunteer.
It was volunteer?
Yeah.
What is with you and these trash volunteer jobs? You were volunteering as a Boy Scout to help the Girl Scouts, and now
That was not by choice.
I know, but that was
I-
volunteering your time. You weren't being paid.
Well, EMT, I was interested in medicine, so that one was cool. But also, you got to do cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And people sucked though. The
Do you
people
get-
running it, they were awful.
Do you get like benefits or anything out of that?
You get out of jury duty.
Jury duty?
Yep.
That's it?
I got a jury duty thing recently, and it was what is it? Volunteer firefighters and EMTs got out of it, but being a
Okay.
student didn't get you out of it.
But you know how you also get out of jury duty?
What?
You just rip it up.
So you didn't get it?
Yeah.
You get
Lost in the
fined.
mail.
Yeah.
How can they tell if it was not lost in the mail? Do the mailmen ever like...
Take a picture.
No,
Like an Amazon
yeah,
package.
they're not Amazon.
Jury duty delivered.
Amazon is better than the U.S. Postal Service.
Amazon?
It is.
Yeah.
Because shit gets lost in the mail all the time.
I feel so bad for those drivers sometimes. I was on Main Street in Sable. This guy parked across the street, and he was just sitting there like impatiently holding the box, looking at his watch, waiting to cross. And it was like 7 minutes before he could even fucking walk.
And I think we already talked about that they're timed for every delivery. They have like 40 seconds or something
That's
to get it to the
wild.
fucking stoop and take a photo of it.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. I saw somebody that had Amazon delivery on the back of their like
Car.
BMW M4. I'm like, how the fuck is this guy affording this like sports car being an Amazon delivery driver? I guess the pay for the holidays though is insane.
Yeah.
It's probably where they make their bank.
We should work Amazon delivery for holidays.
Part-time.
Pay for the podcast. Yeah.
That's what Justin did, I think. Justin was a part-time
yeah, he does.
FedEx and Amazon employee.
Mm-hmm.
Kid has a billion jobs.
Yep. He's gotta make that money though. That money mentality.
Facts.
I forget what the rap lyric is. I think "Wake up, money in sight" or something. Something like that.
I don't know what the fuck
Something
you're
like
talking
that,
about.
yeah.
That sounds like an old bar.
Money. I don't fucking know, dude. All right, let's keep going. I'll hear it eventually. Be like, oh,
I
that's what
was
talking about.
I went to the beach on Monday. I do beach volleyball. What do
Mhm.
you think about people who blast music
on the beach. They
when there's live music a couple 100 feet away?
Could you hear both?
Yes.
Terrible. Kill him.
And you know what sucked more?
Mm-hmm.
There was a little like JBL speaker. You know what those are, right? The little like mobile ones that you bring around, the
Mhm.
tiny ones that look like a Beats pill.
Yeah.
That on the court, basically, someone was playing like Drake or whatever, like whatever, fuck it. And then
That's pretty small though.
no, but then there was one.
No.
It's one of those big. No, I'm saying. But then wait, there's one huge boombox,
Mhm.
right? The thing's like 2 foot by 2 foot by 4 foot, and he has a light, like one of those like disco lights that shoots like lasers and shit. And he was playing like
Why would you bring that shit to the beats, dumbass?
Pop That Pussy Bitch or something, and like Lil Wayne.
He's playing WAP.
Yeah, he was
Wet-ass
playing some
pussy.
he was playing DJ Khaled. I was like, this guy's fucking the worst.
Khaled. He was playing Lil Yachty.
Yeah, he's playing just shit music from like 2010,
That's
2008.
That's good.
And there was like perfectly fine live music. Like, why do we have to listen to this dude's Spotify playlist that he can't go like a minute without listening to?
I hate that, but what I hate more is people who do that shit on buses. Like,
They play music out loud on buses.
yeah,
That should be a federal crime.
they should be hanged. I believe in the death penalty for people who sue with their mouths open and people
Okay.
who play music on the bus. And that's it. That's the bare minimum.
What about throwing up on the bus? That's disgusting.
I think that's fine.
What?
Well, I was also an EMT. Funny story though. I was with.
How?
I sat
how?
next to somebody who threw up on the bus, and it was bad. It was a friend from high
Yeah,
school.
it's
it was
disgusting.
bad. Yeah, no, and it just goes from the front to the back.
Yeah,
it just
and then
slowly-
back and forth because the
Yeah.
bus goes and stops.
Yeah, dude, I had it on my socks and sneakers.
It
'cause
rides
guy
the
sitting next
channels
to
because
me-
all of it's grooved. It's
Yeah.
disgusting.
I went home like with vomit all over my sleeve.
Oh my
and, like,
God.
But I'm an EMT, so I'm kind of used to it. I was like, I don't fucking care. Like,
That's disgusting.
it was on a sweatshirt. It wasn't on my actual arm. So I was, like,
Was
"Alright,
it someone
whatever."
you knew?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, not as bad.
We
Still,
were-
annex that person though.
It was funny. We were laughing at everybody else because everybody else was panicking,
Oh my god.
and he was just throwing up. And then he started laughing, and I started laughing first. Then he started laughing. Then he threw up again. And then he went
threw
back
up
to
while
laughing.
laughing. Yeah.
And I just kept laughing like even harder after he threw up again while
Jesus
laughing.
Christ.
It was fucking funny. Everybody was panicking on the bus. Even the bus driver was like flipping out.
People get fined for that.
He's a kid though, you know.
Yeah, but it's fucked up. What was this? What was this in college?
No, it's like
High school?
middle school, high school. Yeah.
Middle school?
I think so. Yeah.
A middle schooler threw up on the bus.
Wow, big surprise there. It's never happened, but yeah.
What, were they sick? Or were they drinking a 40 in the back?
I think they just had a reaction to something they ate.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
100% sure. Funny stuff though. Funny stuff.
Yeah, I had to ride a bus all the time at school.
Yeah.
Not a fan of buses.
I hate them.
I rode a bus. I didn't have a car at one point, and I had to go and buy materials for my architecture classes.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought R30 foam core, which is like the shit that they put in like homes, like on the outside, or maybe it was R13, whatever. It doesn't fucking matter.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm holding this big, like 4x8 purple, like foam core
Mm-hmm.
on the side of the road, waiting at the bus stop. And then I'm thinking like, oh, I'm kind of like a sign twirler, like those guys in front of like flash sales, or I don't know, like Cricket Wireless, because like they need people to come into their fucking place.
Yeah.
So I was like pretending to like twirl the sign over my head, and I was holding it up, and because it was purple, people thought that, you know, the words weren't like clear enough. They were like really squinting when they drove up next to me. It was so funny.
And you caused like 8 accidents.
I didn't cause any accidents. I wish, because then I could ask them for a ride home.
Dude, I hate buses. I hate buses from college, from traveling back home, and just buses to college. And I hate fucking school buses.
You took a bus to college, like a Greyhound?
well,
Those suck.
yeah, like a one. Well, so this one was even worse because my sister texted me halfway through the bus ride, and so it started off really rough. I talked to the bus driver. I said, "Hey, where's this bus going?" Because the light on the front was broken. You know, that displays like where it's going.
Yeah. The stop.
And then he all the bus driver did was go, "Ah," and then he just ripped up my ticket and he like waved me on. I'm like,
What the fuck?
he just grunted at. I'm like, I guess I don't know where we're going. And then I asked this guy on the bus, and he just ignored me and fell asleep. I'm like, all right, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. So I text my family, and I'm like, I'm on a bus, but I have no idea where it's heading. And then I fell asleep for 6 hours. I wake up to like 70 text messages from my family.
Where did you end up?
Well, I ended up in New York.
Okay,
it was
that's
the
good.
right bus, but
I was hoping for the payoff is I ended up in Alabama.
well, I would have been fine. I would just like waited for the next bus back home, you know? That happened to my sister's friend though. Literally a week before that, he took a bus to New York and he ended up in Boston somehow.
Mm-hmm.
because he took the one wrong, but then he had to take 2 more back.
I ended up taking the wrong train once. I had a connecting train in Jamaica from the city. I went on a job interview, and I didn't get the job, unfortunately.
Dang.
Whatever. I'm better for it. And so I ended up at Jamaica Station. I get off my train, and I get on another train, but I was supposed to wait 5 minutes before I get on another train. The train I got on went on the North Fork, and I was like texting people, and my family, they were in like Pennsylvania or something, like at some event.
Was this when you texted us saying, "Is anybody there who could give me a ride?"
Yeah, I think so. And no one was around. And
I think Justin offered quick.
But my phone died.
Oh, it did?
So my phone was at 2% when I was sending out like help messages, and I was like, if no one responds within the next 30 seconds, I'm fucked. My phone went to 1%. It was freezing. It was like September, October. It was getting pretty cold, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking die. I'm not gonna make it. I have to wait for the next train. I don't even know when the next train is. So I get off at like the first stop.
Yeah.
After I realize I'm on the North Fork of Long Island, I'm like, holy shit, I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere. And I'm debating whether or not to leave the station to go and charge my phone, or if I just stay there, right, and just wait for 40 minutes or 50 minutes or however fucking long it is for the next train. Because the signs weren't telling me when the next train was. For some reason, I don't know why. Because normally the Long Island Railroad, it like tells you like, oh, 6:30 is the next train.
Yeah.
It didn't have that for some reason. So I'm just
panicking.
I'm in full panic mode. I'm like, if I leave this station, the train's gonna fucking come, right? It's gonna come. It's gonna leave me here, and then finally, like 45 minutes later,
the train
I'm
comes.
freezing. I'm not wearing a sweatshirt. I'm wearing like a short sleeve button down and slacks. And I get on the train and I ask the conductor, I'm like, where is this going? He says Manhattan. I'm like, thank fucking God. I get off at Jamaica, and I'm like asking people, I'm like, how the fuck do I get back to Central Islip? I need to get on the next train out east. And they were like, oh, it's in 15 minutes. I wait 15 minutes at Jamaica. It's like almost 10 o'clock.
At night?
I went into the city at like 11. This was like a 12-hour day because I was waiting out in the North Fork for like almost an hour. Just added to my whole experience. It was horrendous. I hated the whole thing.
Jamaica's
I hate
not
trains.
a great place to be left.
I'm so happy I don't have to go back to the city anymore.
Yep. Jamaica's not a great place to be.
It's
left
not.
alone. It's funny. My coworker was talking about it recently, and she's older than us. She's having a granddaughter soon, and she's like, Jamaica wasn't a nice place when I was a kid either. I'm like, I don't think anybody said it was. But also, that's just how ghettos tend to be. They stay.
Yeah, unless you invest a lot of money in it, get the Main Street popping.
We need the cycle of crime and poverty to keep going.
Yeah, and then the cops come in, and then the
Plant
cops
crack.
die. Yeah,
The CIA selling them crack.
yeah, all that good stuff. And the government comes in, sweeps it all up.
And then at some point they arrest Pablo Escobar, and they're like, "Oh, big surprise!"
So I have other good ideas for TikToks.
Okay.
Remember when they said that cicadas were going to be like a big deal?
Yes.
Have you heard a cicada for the entire summer?
Yes. In the mornings.
Yeah, but it's not. I thought it was going to be like deafening. It's not. It's just the summer. Aren't there like always cicadas?
I don't think there's always cicadas.
It's just.
Because don't they have like a cycle, like where they stay sleeping and then they wake up?
Yeah, but I thought it was going to be like in your ear, like a crazy loud like.
Yeah.
It's
That's
not.
what I thought too. Somebody on Facebook was like, "It's gonna be the largest we've ever seen."
Yeah,
it's gonna be astronomical.
The Gen Z of fucking cicadas is coming. This only happens once every 17 years.
You're not gonna be able to go outside without a cicada hitting you.
It's gonna be like the Great Famine, the Dust Bowl. The cicadas are gonna come. They're gonna eat
locusts,
everything,
yeah.
and then the hurricane's gonna come through and it's gonna blow all the fucking topsoil away.
Dang, I can't.
It's fucking crack addicts at
I'm
News
pissed.
12.
I'm pissed that hurricane became like, everybody evacuate. Oh, it's just a type 1. Oh, it's just a tropical storm.
And then it just barely missed us.
Yeah.
It was so dumb. Everybody was preparing for the worst. There was no toilet paper again. There was no water.
This is like no matter what, if there's any situation that might be like, oh, it's an emergency, maybe
Toilet paper first.
toilet paper first.
You gotta make sure you can shit and wipe your ass.
Yeah, unlike the Hawaii missile crisis where it was immediate death, they weren't going for toilet paper.
What were they going for?
It was like trying to hide in sewers.
Jesus Christ.
That was funny though. But
That probably doesn't even help.
by the way, there wasn't a "Are you sure you want to set off the alarm?" There wasn't like a "Are you sure?" or "Are you sure you're not trying to do the test option?" It was just click. Oh, it's off.
Update. There's an update for your Apple Watch.
Oh, yeah,
You
no.
accidentally launched the nukes.
Accident. No, it was a nuclear warning. So
Oh,
they have like they
shit.
were doing the test, but they clicked the wrong thing, and there's no
God.
option where it's like, "Are you sure this isn't a test?" So it's
Oh
like
my
it just
God.
went off, and people got the nuclear missile warning.
When was this?
This is in Hawaii, like a while ago.
Like a while ago?
Yeah.
10
You look
years
it
ago?
up. You can look it up.
The Hawaii missile crisis?
Yeah, missile scare, I think they called
Hawaiian missile scare. Yeah, I'll look that up. Why not? Hawaiian missile scare. 2018. Holy shit.
it. Yeah, happened recently.
A ballistic missile alert was accidentally issued via the emergency alert system, wireless emergency alert system over television, radio, and cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Imagine just sitting there and being like, "Well, I'm about to be killed by a ballistic missile."
Threat to Hawaii advised residents to seek shelter and concluded this is not a drill. The message was sent at 8:07 a.m. Imagine waking up and you're on your honeymoon in Hawaii and you get a message. Well, if you're getting it on your phone, does it know that you're in Hawaii or does it think that you're in New York if you were like
I think it
traveling?
knows location. We have location.
Yeah,
on
but
the
like
phone.
also, do you think that the government's that smart?
I think so.
That they're gonna do like a blast of like signal in that
I think
one?
so.
All right, all right.
And also, it's happening
I'll
to
give them
TV and radio.
True.
so-
I guess if you're in your hotel room, you just feel like you're fucked.
And I'm pretty sure there
Oh my
are videos
God.
of like people like running from resorts, like opening sewer caps, going into the sewer. Like,
That's insane.
Yeah.
The guy who had the fucking bomb shelter who was prepared for the end of the world was like, "This is it. You're all fucked." And he was just laughing his way to the fucking shelter. And then I bet you he came out of his like bomb shelter
Mm-hmm.
and was so disappointed.
Yeah. So I bet you there's still people in the sewers, and they're still down there living.
There's still sewer rat people down in Hawaii.
But I want to go up. I want to go up to the above. No, it's a changed land up there.
If you ever watched Moana,
I have watched Moana.
you think Moana could have turned the missile around with her magic?
I don't think she has any magic. I think she just befriended the ocean and Maui, right? The
Yeah.
rock. He has the powers.
Wasn't there magic in that movie?
Yeah, he has like a magic hook.
Yeah, just hook that sucker and fucking send it right back to wherever it came from.
I guess he did pull the sun closer to the earth, so
Let's
I feel like he
go.
would be able to hand a missile.
Dwayne The Rock saves Hawaii from an incoming ballistic
He
missile.
is Hawaiian,
Yeah. He's Samoan, I think.
Samoan.
Is it the same thing?
I don't know.
Did the Samoans conquer Hawaii? This is are we uncovering something right now?
I don't think so. I think that's too much.
Oh, well, while I'm looking this up, recently I discovered that there's Mother's Day, Father's Day, Sunday, but there's not Daughter's Day. What do you think about that?
So, born a woman,
Yeah.
It's a tradition that comes from China, where they kill
I was just thinking about that too recently, like
what?
being a woman.
Being a woman?
Yeah, maybe I should be. No, I'm kidding.
Where? It's like it depends on where you're at.
It does. It really depends on the luck of the draw. But I was thinking, because there was a conversation about car insurance recently, that
Mhm.
it's not actually that bad because women pay less.
I need to get my car insurance changed. I forgot. Thank you for
Really?
reminding me,
You're
yeah.
welcome. You just got to figure that out now after this podcast.
Yeah.
So I don't believe in rigid gender roles, so my girlfriend can drive me around whatever I want. And I think her car insurance should be higher than mine.
You think?
Yeah, if she drives more.
Well, I feel like men are more extreme drive. Like we like the speed. We weave
Yeah,
in and
but,
out of
you know,
traffic.
Aren't there those like hot girls in Fast and Furious?
You can't base it off a movie.
What do you mean? People do that all the time.
All right, Fast and Furious, the space car. There you go.
Fuck you.
I don't know. Probably. I mean,
Women like to drive fast too.
they're all women, like professional drivers, like NASCAR drivers. They exist, but I feel like statistically, more men speed, more men drink while driving.
Okay.
Right, and those are tickets.
Yeah, but it's 2021.
okay.
Equal rights. The right to pay car insurance at the same rate as a woman.
That's more liability, though. It's not equal rights.
Yeah, but I don't care.
You
Just
don't
make it
care?
equal.
Make it equal.
Make everything equal.
What are you, a socialist?
I'm not, but a bunch of people are, so
I know.
they don't think about that shit. There are women socialists out there that pay less car insurance than men do.
Okay.
But then I also heard, oh, there's the pink tax.
I don't even know what that
And
is.
that women's the pink tax is that feminine products are colored pink and they just make it more expensive when you can just buy a man's and it does the same shit.
Oh, so you're telling me if I buy a tampon package from the same company, it's
Not
blue?
a tampon, but you know,
It's-
like a razor.
Okay.
They color it pink and it serves the same purpose as a male razor.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I don't know. I don't shop enough to know this.
well,
Is it true?
yeah, it is
Okay.
true. They're more expensive,
Okay.
like marginally. It's
that's
crazy.
a little fucked.
Yeah. So where they win with car insurance, I think we win across the board.
So then it is equal. Okay. It's probably like
It's
uneven.
probably
It's probably
very
uneven,
uneven,
yeah.
And apparently also for getting your clothes dry cleaned, a women's blazer costs more than a men's. I don't know how the fuck that works. Aren't women
Isn't
like
it less
smaller?
material?
Yeah. That makes no sense.
If it's the same material, that's stupid.
Shouldn't it go off of like square foot of material?
Also, isn't it less likely to have pockets? Because women's clothes like don't have fucking pockets.
But they have like fake pockets. It doesn't make any sense.
I hate when I'd get like a suit. I got a suit once, and the fucking tailor didn't cut open one of the pockets,
Fuck that guy.
and I just sat there and I was like, oh my fucking. I was like at a party. I'm like, I don't even have one of my fucking pockets.
It's just for show.
Some of
Wait,
them,
no, wait.
yeah.
Was it a back pocket or a side pocket?
It was a back pocket.
Okay, if it was a side pocket, I'd be like, I'm not fucking wearing that.
But I like to put my wallet in the back. It was just this. He didn't cut it like open.
You put your wallet on your back?
Yeah. I like to feel like I'm sitting on my money. It's like how I know I have more money is if I'm sitting up taller. You know?
Yeah, but all your money's on your debit card.
Yeah. But then I know if I have some in my wallet. I don't know. It's a habit I picked up in college. That's the thing.
Putting in your back pocket?
Mm-hmm. It probably makes it a lot easier to steal from me.
Probably.
Just
You ever
take 'em in
seen
the
those
back.
people taking like watches off people's arms?
You mean like from movies or like actually doing it?
Both.
I feel like I've seen it a lot more in movies. I don't know.
Like Street Magic. Have you ever watched the David Blaine Street Magic?
How much of that is fake though?
I don't
Come
know.
on.
Are they paid actors?
Because like I know people get really good at stealing, but is it so easy that if they know what they're doing, you wouldn't notice? Like where's the line drawn?
I think it's manipulation. It's like I'm drawing your attention over here where you don't sense the watch coming off your wrist.
Yeah.
But he also does crazy shit like didn't he do the Vegas thing where he was in a bowl of water for like a couple days?
I think so. There was also the people who like went in a box, like a glass box in the sky for like a long time.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But now like when you hear about EU and like all the robbers and like fucking legion of rogues they have that steal stuff from you, are they as good as David Blaine at robbing you? Where's the bare minimum? Where's the line, you know?
Yeah.
Like, are
I
they
guess.
also using fucking, I have your attention, now I'm gonna steal your watch, and I'm out of here.
Okay, so he set the world record for breath holding in 2008 on a Wednesday,
On
April.
a Wednesday.
17 minutes.
That's a long time.
Yeah, but I think he was underwater for a couple days just to get his body, like, you know, acclimated to the water.
He was just sitting like a giant.
He was. He
Tub.
was just in like an orb, and he
an
wasn't
orb.
eating.
He was in the dunk tank at the circus. Just having dinner served to him.
Have you ever thrown a ball at a dunk tank? Have you ever been in a dunk tank?
I've done both.
Done both.
It's
It's fun.
being dunked the
Both.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I enjoy being like, ha, you can't fucking hit, and then somebody hits you, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
And I enjoy really throwing a fastball and knocking someone in there.
Yeah. I enjoy throwing the ball and hitting the guy off the diving board into the pool. It's like
But there's a
double whammy.
cage.
Not always.
Not always.
Not always.
You're in the fucking ghetto.
The ghetto.
Fucking
It's full
water
of
park.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Speaking of ghetto, I don't know if that's a great transition because it's not. I mean, it's not that ghetto.
Yeah.
Have you seen the crate challenge videos?
Yes. All the time.
They're pretty. That's a pretty wild like thing that people are doing. Do you think you could do that? The crate challenge?
Maybe. I don't weigh a lot.
I think it started with one person like just stacking crates and being like, if you could do this, I'll give you $1,000.
You think $1,000? The guy starting it was willing to
Yes.
give out thousands of dollars to people?
Yes, because he thought it was impossible.
Okay. I think it might
It
have
was
been
really
like,
hard.
Maybe like 100.
Maybe
100.
100.
1,000. That's just some guy being like, "Oh, there's boxes in this ghetto. Here's $1,000 if you if you could. Where are you from? Not the ghetto, it seems. Like
It's a sick thing. Like people have really like, it's a cultural movement right now.
yeah.
It's awesome.
You think that?
People have been really eating shit hard.
I know.
I
It's good
love
when they get to the top level in
Yeah.
the middle,
And
and,
they
then
start
they
shaking
fall
back and
down.
forth.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Oh my god. I like how some people go to help them, but then like they alligator their arms out, and they're like, "I'm gonna catch you." Nope. And it's just they fucking fall to the ground.
And then there was a one video where a guy just knocked him over because he was making it. He was going too quick.
Oh.
Smashed him.
I have tiny feet, and I don't weigh a lot, so I feel like I could do it.
You have tiny feet.
I have tiny
You think
feet.
tiny feet's an advantage for that challenge?
I could get more in the middle of the crates.
I guess. You don't think it would put you off balance? Well, if you put one foot in the center of the crate, right, then you have to
Mhm.
put the other one off kilter, and then I think that's when it starts to shake.
Just jump in the air.
just jump onto the next crate.
Yeah. Well, you have to put both on each crate when you walk on
Yeah,
it?
you have to put both feet on each
Okay.
crate. You can't just go one at a time.
I don't know.
Or maybe you can. I don't know. Maybe that's the trick.
What's the? Yeah, I don't know the crate rules. Let's check.
I don't know if there are any
Is
rules.
it different by state?
Is there gonna be? When is there gonna be a crate league? That's what I want to
A
know.
crate league. I mean, we have a spike ball league, so how? It can't be too far off, honestly.
When is it gonna be in the Olympics?
What? Walking on crates?
Walking on crates.
I don't fucking know, man.
What is the milk crate challenge? Oh man, TikTok banned the milk crate challenge.
What?
Oh man, just when I wanted to do it, TikTok banned it.
That's fine. We get on OnlyFans. They're allowing porn again. So.
The OnlyFans crate challenge.
OnlyFans.
If you can go over this, you can have sex with the fucking OnlyFans person.
Dude, that's OnlyFans is so funny. We're
Jesus
moving away
Christ.
from porn. We need an investor. All right, guys, we're moving back to porn.
All right, we're gonna take another break here. I got stand-up dates. September
Ooh.
10th. I got open mic.
Is it dates or is it just the one?
It's just one date.
I got stand-up date.
It might be the only time I'm ever on stage. So come out and support. Hit me up on Instagram at CarneyJackRyan if you wanna come to the show.
Ironic you used the words "hit me up" to describe the only time people could hit you with fruits and vegetables on a stage.
Yeah. So if you wanna see me totally bomb, eat shit, and probably never do stand-up comedy again, then come out, support September 10th. Hit me up for details. It's on my Instagram. Check it out. Also, some people from my family might not be coming anymore because there's a local bar that's doing a drag show on the same day.
What? They'd
Yeah.
rather do a drag show than you?
Yeah, man.
That's because
Times are tough.
I'm doing my face reveal.
Yeah,
at
you're
night as
doing
well. You know, at the drag. They're coming for me. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
So
All
do
right.
you still need the 6 people with your family leaving? Oh, we could cut this out.
No, I have enough people coming. I was just joking around. That was just a joke. All right, guys, back to the podcast. Do you want to do the outro?
Back to the podcast. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. All right, boys. I got some dates too. August 5th. No, September 5th. Sorry. We can leave this in. Sunday, the Lord's Day. Listen to the podcast. Prepare for Jack's stand-up. Back to the podcast. All right, everybody. Thanks for...
What do you mean? Mine's on the 10th. It's on that Friday.
Yeah, that gives them enough time to prep, you know?
Oh, to listen to the podcast before the stand-up.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, just prep for the stand-up, you know?
Oh, to prep for it?
Put some like razor blades and tomatoes. You know, get everything ready.
All right,
Like a job acid, just suck it at you on. Like that lady in Britain who just had her face melted.
We're really off the rails here.
I'm trying to kill you and get another host. I don't know if you noticed. But that's the end
Just
goal.
buy me out, man.
Why buy you out when I could kill you and get it done for free?
Yeah, there's nothing to buy out. You could make a new YouTube account and just get as many followers without me.
With a day.
Yeah, within a day. I think that the TikTok stuff's gonna take off.
You
though.
think so?
Yeah, I think we could do it.
Mm.
TikTok's where the moves are at.
I cannot believe you want to do a TikTok.
I want to do a TikTok. I have good ideas. We should do one.
We should get John in on this. John loves the TikTok.
John loves TikTok.
I want him on the podcast too. I messaged him. Hasn't
Alright.
responded yet. Alright, everybody. Thanks for listening to Canoecast episode 15. As always, leave a like, subscribe, and also check out Sawyer09. New single dropped. Please support our boy. Alright, guys. Have a good one.
Support him because he supports us. Good night.
That most genuinely American of all watercraft, the canoe.